Okay, so going back to our original overview slides, here's some, I gave you elementary examples, here's some middle school examples, and then when I go to Heritage this week, I'll provide high school examples. So once again, learning targets, all this person has done is I can fluently add, I can fluently subtract, I can fluently multiply, and there's a student goal. So all they've really done is taken this math standard and broken it down and put I can statements in front of it. Not student-friendly language and no product attached. So they're only completing the first step. Here's another example from ELA 7th grade. I can determine the theme of a text, I can analyze the development of the theme throughout a text, and I can give an objective summary of a text. Once again, while I appreciate challenging vocabulary and pushing our kids, they don't really know what this means. And sometimes I like to question the teachers, do you know what this means? It's really important to understand, to break down the standards like this in that first step so that the teacher knows specifically what's going on, but then change it so it's more adaptable to students. So here's an example that I provided in the overview in regards to social studies. It specifically tells the student they're going to locate certain things on a map. They're going to list similarities and differences of 3 colonies, not all of them. They're going to have to write at least 3 different types of people. They're going to have to define something, and they're going to have to describe something. Probably most likely in the form of an essay. So this is better. There's some definitely targets or map or a GPS for the kids when looking at these. Here's some science where it says they're going to have to identify, they're going to have to write, and they're going to have to complete a lab and demonstrate and explain the process when asked. So once again, very specific for the students. They know where they're headed. They know what they have to not only learn, but how they're going to have to show it. Now, there's some articles out there that indicate you shouldn't have learning targets tied to things like activities. One thing to clarify is these are products. These are goals for the kids. And a poor example of something like that and what some of those articles are referring to is I will read chapters 1, 2, and 3 by Friday. That's an example of an activity, and that's not really an I can statement because it's not connected to the overall big picture.